I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
A toast to Groundhog Day with George. Welcome back to Perry Wellington Real Estate 4.5. It is almost Groundhog Day. It's coming up on Tuesday. Here to celebrate the occasion with us, our very own associate broker and resident bartender, George Pisonic. Hey, George.
Hey, Dawn.
Yeah, it's great to see you. So, of course, you got a fun drink, as always.
From the movie, Groundhog Day.
From the movie. But first, I thought this was kind of interesting. You said that Groundhog Day and real estate have some kind of a connection.
That's right.
Yeah?
It's people typically thought of February as the beginning of the spring selling season, or maybe when the groundhog wakes up in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But it's going on now. It's constantly. It hasn't slowed down, and it's picking up more.
Wow, that's interesting. I know, Adam, you had said in the past that it kind of moved up to Valentine's Day, but now it's Groundhog Day. What do you make of that?
Yeah, it's just it keeps moving up because the inventory is so reduced. We have such a lack of inventory that folks are just buying anytime they can get their hands on a home.
Yeah, yeah. So, George, you were doing some research on some articles and things, and one of the ones that you found had a correlation between Punxsy Phil seeing his shadow and home prices and sales.
Right. Of course, when he sees his shadow, he goes, that means if he sees his shadow, spring is right around the corner.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't see his shadow, no, it's the other way around.
So
if he doesn't see his
George has
shadow,
been having his drink early, I think.
Punxsutawney Phil has been around since the 1800s.
Wow.
As opposed to Ohio, who has their Buckeye Chuck, who's only been like 29. But he has a much better prediction rate than Punxsy Phil does.
Yeah, so that means if he doesn't see his shadow and spring comes, then that means sales are going to happen right away.
Right. This past year, I don't know what he's going to do on Tuesday, but this past year was spring is right around the corner.
Oh.
And then we got into the shutdown.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well,
yeah, COVID Phil.
yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen again. I guess we could drink to that. I mean, if sales are going to start picking up next Tuesday, great. And, you've got a fun drink based on the movie. It's from the movie Groundhog Day that was, I found out, not filmed here in Pennsylvania, even though Punxsutawney is here. Where was it filmed, George?
Outside of Chicago. It was filmed in Illinois, near the director's residence.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, it stars Bill Murray and Andie MacDowell. And in the one scene, obviously he keeps on reliving the day and hearing the I Got You, Babe song. And through the course of all that, he finds out that Andie MacDowell's character's favorite drink is?
Favorite drink is called sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist. And that's what it is.
And
it's very simple to make. Just sweet vermouth on the rocks.
And with a twist. Now, what is the twist? Lemon?
It's a lemon twist.
Oh, lemon.
You can use any type of citrus, but I use lemon. I think that's what they used in the movie, but I don't really remember. And I made some twists at home, so I don't have to play with cutting up a lemon here.
Just
look at that.
Look at the bartender. Our resident bartender is good, isn't he?
I think George
because
had a
you want to get
bartender in his
the oils
past, right?
from the lemon into the drink too. Twist it up, and put it in.
Oh.
Very simple.
I'm curious about this. This looks like it's going to be really strong.
It's just a wine. I mean,
oh, it's a wine?
Vermouth is a wine.
Oh.
So it's sweet vermouth as opposed to dry vermouth, which you use in martinis.
Oh, I did not know that. See?
But it was done in the movie over and over and over.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll try that.
Okay.
Yeah, after the break maybe, or during the break. But hey, after the break, for sure we're going to be talking title. But first, what is title insurance and why is it a good thing to have when you're buying a home? Well, here's an explanation from underwriter Old Republic.
What is title insurance? Title insurance protects a homeowner when the condition of title is different than is stated in the policy. It protects you from prior defects in title that remain undisclosed even after the most careful title search. This is what makes title insurance so important. Title insurance differs from most other types of insurance in two key ways. Title insurance has a one-time only fee paid up front. Unlike other insurance that protects from events that may occur in the future, title insurance covers defects that have happened in the past. Most defects are uncovered during the review process. However, the chain of title can be very complex. Protect your property rights with the peace of mind only title insurance can give.